February 22nd through the 24th, 2026. Over 3 days in Miami, we've created the Plaintiffs Summit for Sexual Harassment and Employment Discrimination. Hi, my name is Bill Phillips, the founder and managing partner of Phillips & Associates, one of the largest employment law firms in New York representing victims of workplace harassment and discrimination. There really hasn't been a space for plaintiff-side lawyers to focus entirely on these issues. That's why with harassmenthelp.org, a national resource hub for victims of sexual harassment, we've created the Plaintiffs Summit for Sexual Harassment and Employment Discrimination. You'll hear from the nation's leading plaintiffs' attorneys, mediators, tax advisors, and experts on sexual harassment and retaliation. After years of attending legal conferences throughout the United States, I thought there was time for something different, a conference dedicated solely to sexual harassment and retaliation. Sessions will cover everything from client intake to mastering negotiations and mediations to trial work. We'll also address retaliation claims, calculating damages, ethics, and the latest legislative changes. Practical tools you can put to work immediately. No other conference is dedicated solely to sexual harassment. This is a premier, one-of-a-kind event for anyone who practices employment law. We're uniting the nation's top sexual harassment lawyers under one roof. And if you're an attorney in private practice, this is your chance to learn just enough to spot these sexual harassment cases. I continue to get calls from family members, friends who are dealing with harassment at work. Sooner or later, you will too. If you're a lawyer in private practice, this is your chance to learn just enough to spot these sexual harassment cases, because sexual harassment is rampant. So get out of the cold and join us in Miami Beach at the Eden Rock Hotel on February 22nd through the 24th, 2026, for the National Plaintiffs Summit on Sexual Harassment and Employment Discrimination. Together, we'll raise the standard for dignity in the workplace.